Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window and our beautiful Come and Bright Quilt Along. We are doing week number 7 and it is so much fun what we're going to do today. I'm so excited for you, so come right in and let's start planting some flowers around our beautiful quilt. Last week we finished making appliques coming out right here out of the basket. We have added this little border and a cornerstone, and next step you guys gonna be adding all those beautiful start blocks that we have made. You made one for a center and then you made a handful of them for this border right here. As soon as you finish that, let's get going and we're gonna make a flower blocks for our next border that goes around it. So excited for you guys. The flower block is made from units. It's the flower unit, the leaf unit, and the stem unit. And I'm gonna show you all 3 of the units and then also show you how to add applique to this block. Yes, there are beautiful appliques, and now you are a pro in appliques. And speaking of a pro, if you need more directions on applique, please make sure go visit our website. I have a beautiful video on applique from hand to machine to fusible. All the informations are there, all detail, so you can go ahead, refresh. We're gonna put a link down below this video, so you can just click on that link, refresh on applique, choose your favorite, and keep going. So let's start right here. We have been making a beautiful, beautiful half square triangle units. From those half square triangle units, we're gonna make a flower. So all that you need to do is line 9 of them in a rows, and when you lining your half square triangle units, you can pay attention to the colors, starting that always you have the lightest fabrics on the top going down to the darkers. You can use the burgundy, you can use the browns, the blacks here, so it looks more like a bud onto this beautiful triangle flower. Once you lay your triangles and you're pleased with the layout, you're gonna sew it into rows. And I want to show you something that I love to do. I like to chain sew, and I save that to show you as I'm sewing. Look, I'm keeping everything connected and attached, because then if I walk away, it's easier to come back to it. Once my rows are done, I'm gonna go ahead, place the first one right on the top of the second one. Now I'm gonna push the seam allowances in opposite direction so I can lock it really nice, put pins, stitch, flip it open, then do the same thing with the bottom row. Place it, push seam allowance in opposite directions, flip it open, and look at this. I have my gorgeous flower done, and now I pressed it and square it out. As soon as you finish, you always want to put your ruler over it and square it up. Next unit that I needed is my leaf units. Pay attention, there is a left and a right side to the leaves. As I was making them, I was so excited about them because I love making them. The one thing that I like about them is I'm going to be using my scraps, but I want to anchor some of the scrappiness by using the same color on the left and the right. Only those gonna be scraps. So look at this is my left, this is my right, this is my left one, and look at this. I'm placing them. All that I have to do, I lined it all up, check that I really like, and all that I'm gonna do is sew this to a row, sew this to the row, add the triangle right to it, add the triangle right to it. I know, and we're using this time our half square triangles that are made from our darker fabric. Isn't that cute? And all that you're gonna do is this is going to be your leaf like this. So those gonna go right here. Now I want to show you something that I noticed immediately. I wanted to sew those half square triangle to this right here to my leaves, and guess what? I then did one and it didn't come out right, and I did one exactly as I have it in a pattern. I have the flower, I add the triangles to this, And then those leaves I added to my stem. It was so much better. My center come out so much better. I don't know why, but I tell you, I'm not going the other way. I tried it one, it didn't come out right. So little guess for you, little tip for you. You can try sew the half square triangle right here and just sew it this way, but I think it's better just wait. So we need a stem before we do anything else. We have flower, we have leaves, we have background colors right here. Now we need a stem. The stem is so much fun. I have a strip. The strip is a little bit longer. It's follow the pattern direction. Now, and I have two half square triangle. I'm gonna fold my strip in half, just like this, and gently pinch it on each side to create a crease. I have a crease and a crease. I'm gonna do the same thing with my triangle. I'm gonna fold it, gently pinch it, and now notice a crease. I'm gonna match this crease with this crease on the stem. I'm gonna put a pin and I'm gonna stitch. Flip it open. Now left side, I'm gonna fold my triangle, gently pinch it and match my crease it. All right, this one again, pin and stitch. As soon as I finish, I'm gonna have a unit like this where the stem is sticking up a little bit further. It is so exciting because now all that I'm gonna have to do is take a ruler and trim it. I have my beautiful ruler right here. This one is gonna work right great. I'm gonna just place it right over, check and trim left and right, here and here. Done. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Double check your block that it's the correct measurements, and if it is, everything should work perfect for you guys. Perfect. I forgot my big ruler, so for this video I'm just gonna leave it is, but normally I would have checked the whole block. Make sure that this unit is exactly as the measurements required. It should be 5 by 5. If you are if it's not, go back and check how was your 1/4 inch seam allowance. Did you took too much and that's the block got too small? As soon as you finish, you have a beautiful unit, and now it's time to line up your block. I have my leaves left, right, I have my flower for the top, and I have my light half square triangle framing my flower and giving a little glow to it. Isn't that so cute? So the next step, you're gonna take this, place it right over, stitch, flip it open. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, stitch it, flip it open. Seam allowance will be pushed towards the light. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with my stem. I'm gonna stitch, flip it open, and do the same thing on this side. This time the seam allowance, I'm gonna push it towards the leaves, okay? Towards the leaves. Now I'm gonna take this half, place it right over, stitch it, make sure that this matches exactly here. Let me show you my block so you can see, notice it, match right there. You don't want to lose it. You want your stem to come up, match really nice. Pay attention to the top of the leaves and stitch. As soon as your block is finished, you're gonna go ahead, square out your block, because the next step, you are gonna need a half square triangle, and we have a beautiful 1/4 square triangles. We have beautiful 2 fabrics, this one, and there's stickers on your fabric to tell you exactly where you need to use that fabric, and this one. Some of my flowers, the ones that are all going this way, have different background than the one that are coming from outside towards the quilt. So pay attention to that. Follow the picture in the pattern. The darker one goes here, the lighter one goes here. So I'm doing the lighter one right now. I'm gonna try to make this flower, but this other fabric, you're gonna cut 14 inches square, cut them twice diagonally for beautiful 1/4 square triangle. Why am I using a 1/4 square triangle? Because I don't want any bias here. I don't want my row to wave. I want my bias on the inside, and what I'm gonna do is place one triangle on one side, another one on the other side, and all that I need to do is just place it right sides together, stitch, flip it open, and do the same thing on this side. Stitch it, flip it open, and this is gonna be my flower block. I know you want a square, but this time I'm gonna have a nice big triangles, and all that we're gonna do is add applique right to it, following basic applique directions, whichever ones you choose, hand, machine, or fusible. I'm doing mine with fusible applique, and last time when I saw you guys, we had so much fun creating applique shapes. So you're gonna be tracing them to fusible webbing, cutting them out right on the line, and as soon as you cut them out, you're gonna go ahead and peel that paper away and place them onto your flower, iron it, and now stitch. And I love this part because the blocks are so nice, so small, and easy to navigate. When I start stitching, I'm gonna try to go all the way around using a beautiful threads, adding a little bit of an accent color to my applique, but staying very nice and calm and cool and collected. Stitch all the way around, and I'm gonna make those beautiful flower blocks for this part of the quilt. Guess what? We only have one more video, one more step, and you have everything possible to make this gorgeous common bright quilt. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you visit our website for any of your quilting needs at laundrybasketquilts.com. We appreciate your business, and I am so thankful that you decide to quilt along with me and make this beautiful, beautiful quilt. I cannot wait to finish mine. It's coming together quite nice. I'm really happy with the results. Happy quilting, and I look forward to see you next week.